It's as if the universe wants Chelsea to qualify for next year's Champions League. Maybe God of soccer, whatever you call it, wants Chelsea to qualify for next year's Champions League because everything is just falling in place for Chelsea. Why am I saying it? Manchester City, they drew goalless against Southampton. Southampton is in 20th position. In fact, they are already relegated. And they drew goalless against Manchester City. This made Man City to remain, okay, they added just 1 point from 64 points to 65 points. 5 points. They are in 65 points now. They are just 2 points ahead of Chelsea and Newcastle, who are both in 63 points. And Chelsea and Newcastle, they'll be playing tomorrow by 12 o'clock. You see this game involving Newcastle and Chelsea. Chelsea always find it very difficult to play against Newcastle United anytime they go at Newcastle's home. It's very difficult for Chelsea to beat them. This game, I think what I'm going to predict is a draw. I know the draw, it's better than losing the game. Yeah, to be sincere. I will take a draw against Newcastle than losing the game against Newcastle. Because remember, Nottingham Forest, they are going to play Leicester City. Leicester City, they are also relegated as well. I think they are in 61 points. Nottingham Forest, they are in 61 points. So 2 points behind Chelsea and Newcastle United. So getting a draw against Newcastle United, it will do Chelsea it will serve Chelsea right. Because even if Nottingham Forest end up winning Leicester City and they are in the same point with Chelsea, Chelsea will still be ahead of them with goals. Chelsea and Newcastle, yeah, both of them, they'll be ahead of Nottingham Forest with goals. And that is if Chelsea plays draw. That is what I'm talking about. And Manchester City as well. Chelsea and Newcastle will be 1 point behind them. That is if Chelsea and Newcastle end up playing draw. But as for me, I will want Chelsea to take the whole maximum points. Yes, to be on a safer side. If Chelsea take the maximum points against Newcastle United, to tell you the truth, I think Chelsea, they are capable of doing it. But many times in this season, throughout the course of this season, Chelsea, most times when you needed them to step up, they never really did. I think the game against Liverpool was the only game that they they did that. When you needed them to step up, they stepped up. Even though people will say Liverpool is because they have won the league, they are not. Come on, Liverpool. I was expecting more of a younger team to play for Liverpool, but Liverpool, most of the players that played for them, they were the players that also won the league. So even though they have hangover or whatever you might call it, Chelsea beat the first team. That is just the truth. Chelsea beat the first team. So that's the only time throughout the season that Chelsea have really stepped up for me against that game that they played against Liverpool. Would they be able to step up once more again against Newcastle United, away to Newcastle United? Can Chelsea be able to step up once again? That is my worry now. Can Chelsea be able to step up? Can they be able to step up? I believe they can do that if they put their head in the race. That's just it. If they put their head together, I believe they can do it. If Chelsea, one thing I don't want, I know that Sanchez is going to stand for us. I know that by next season he'll be gone. Maybe a second keeper or he'll be sold or whatever. But I know he's not going to be my number one next season. Robert Sanchez. I know he's going to start this game. Lately, the last games that we have played, he has been calm and collected. He does the right things, the simple things that he needs to do. And when you needed him to step up and make those big saves. And one thing that I like him about, I think that's where Petrovic's problem is. I don't know if Petrovic have improved in that. Robert Sanchez, our goalkeeper, this is our current goalkeeper. The way he comes out to collect corners, or when any ball that comes in the 6-yard ball, he comes out and collects it. But that was a problem for Petrovic when Petrovic was our goalkeeper. When Pochettino introduced him into the team, that was the main problem that Petrovic have. I don't know. It's not even about him kicking the ball or making save. No, that was not his problem. His problem was collecting corners. And Sanchez, he does that very, very well. He collects corners very well. And this Newcastle team, they have a lot of top players. So I believe most of what they will be going for now is crossing those headers, crossing balls. Whether it's dead ball or even from open play, just crosses. And I just want Sanchez to step up and collect all those balls for me. That is it. There is no room for error for him. No, I don't want him to do all those his 5 minutes madness. I don't want it from him. His head should just be on the his head should just be in the game. And my glad why I'm really glad going into this game is because of Romeo Lavia. To be sincere, if Romeo Lavia is there and Caicedo he start from the right back and invert, the way he did against Liverpool, I don't think that we are going to have any much problem in this game. And Kopama also getting a goal against Liverpool. I just pray that his confidence of taking shots, those timely shots that he normally take, and he turns into goals. I just wish that his confidence is back. If that happens, I know that this game we are going to get the maximum points. But my question once more again is, can Chelsea be able to step up and get this maximum points?